What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an Arsenal inventory update to do for you guys. CDs, shirts, and vinyl this time. And I'm going to run down my complete haul of everything that I acquired this past weekend at Destroying Texas Fest in Houston, Texas. Getting right on into the midst of things, I got a couple of small little knickknacks to show you here. First off, I got to thank Scourge of Vinyl for this very badass Cyanide koozie. Very badass. He said that he had an extra Cyanide koozie, so he gave me this one, and then on the back of here it says Cyanide Death Metal Maniac. Very, very badass to have, so thank you very much, Brandon, for this. Got a bunch of pins and buttons. Got a Crix Core pin. Yeah, I really love the detail on this thing. Black enamel coating, chrome finish on it. 2 studs on the back. Very, very nicely done pin. And I got a bunch of buttons from the Nyogtiblis merch table. Pretty small, but you have the Nyogtiblis logo. Got a next tool pin. And I got a bunch of Nito and Totalitarian buttons. I'll try to show them all in one fell swoop here. The Antichrist Kramer gas mask, or the mask, whatever he wears. The iconography, band logo. Very, very cool to have. Got some shirts to show you off here. These first 2 shirts I picked up in Austin when I saw Blood Incantation on the week leading up to Destroying Texas Fest. And we got a logo t-shirt here. Very, very cool Blood Incantation logo t-shirt. And on the back it has Western Abominations, the famous pyramid from the EP North American Tour 2017. Very, very cool. And they didn't have many shirts, so I was lucky to be able to get a shirt from them. And I ended up getting another shirt of theirs with a more recognizable sort of design on here. The artwork for the Interdimensional Extinction EP, very, very cool. The print looks awesome. And on the back of this shirt you have the complete list of dates for all the shows that they played. Very, very awesome. Very happy to have this. And all these shirts I picked up at the actual Destroying Texas Fest show. All of these are Texas bands, and it had to be represented that I was there for the Texas band. So, Church of Disgust t-shirt. Very, very badass artwork on this shirt. Love it to death. Very good detail on this. And on the back you have band logo, Ripping Death. Very, very badass design on here. Got an Annihilator shirt. This band really impressed me on Saturday, so I was happy to get something of theirs. Very recognizable classic design of theirs. You have the band logo on here. Very good quality print on this. And on the back you have The Killing Has Just Begun. Band logo on here. Very, very cool quality shirt. Next was a shirt that I was the most excited to get for this weekend, for that particular weekend, and that was this Imprecation t-shirt. I have an original version of this shirt, not an original version, but a version that has the old school artwork and logo on here, but this is a 25th anniversary sort of design for the Order of the Nine Angles demo. Very, very nice quality design on the shirt. You have the classic inverted cross from Imprecation. Love the detail on the sleeve, on this sleeve here. You're able to see that very, very clearly on here. Love the quality on this sleeve print. And on the back here you have Ceremony of the Nine Angles, I should say. I said Order of the Nine Angles, I don't know why I said that, but yeah. Ceremony of the Nine Angles, upside down cross, classic Imprecation. And I got a pair of Nyogtiblis shirts. This first shirt is a Fest exclusive shirt because they had a bunch of Destroying Texas Fest exclusive t-shirts, and they had some specific band designs for bands like Profanatica, Kill, Communion, Cyanide, Goat Semen. But this is the one that caught my eye the most, and I had been wanting a Nyogtiblis shirt with this particular design on it. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this, but yeah. We have Nyogtiblis here with the apocryphal compilation artwork. Love this skull. Texas Death printed on here. Very, very good quality on this. And on the back you have the Destroying Texas Fest poster with all of the bands playing, venue information, and so on and so forth. Fucking love this. And I got another Noctibliss shirt direct from the band themselves, which is very, very cool to see. And this is a design I've never seen before, but yeah, this is really badass. White band logo on here. Dig the creature that's on this. Kind of Cthulhu-esque sort of thing going on here. Noctibliss logo right here. And I love what this says on the back here. You have the star here. It says, violence, hostility, oppression, discord, strife, conflict, and death. Yeah, all that describes Noctibliss very, very well, and this is a very, very badass t-shirt to have, so very happy to have this. Got some CDs to show next. Got a pair of Iron Bonehead CD samplers. Bought some stuff from their merch table, so these were complimentary CD samplers. You got a whole bunch of bands from throughout the Iron Bonehead roster. Black Celice, Black Blood Tyrant, Death Cult, Front Beast, Possession, Light of the Morning Star, Pyroflegathon, Vomit Angel, Sacrificio, Necro Blood, Rope Sect, Unas Preklikan Colton, Weregoat. Very, very cool CD compilations. Definitely stuff to be jamming to. Next I got this from the band Funeral Nation. I will be reviewing this very soon, so I'm looking forward to talking about it. A lot of these CDs are 2017 releases. Some I've talked about, some I haven't talked about, and some may potentially be getting reviewed here very soon. So yeah, here we go. Funeral Nation, self-titled EP from 2017. Chicago Death Thrash Madness. These guys were awesome live, and these new songs that were on here are very, very killer. I will talk more about this in detail very soon. Got a pair of awesome releases from 2017. These next 4 CDs are from the Dark Descent merch table, and they're all Dark Descent releases. Of course, I reviewed this earlier in the year. Excommunion with Thronosis. Only 4 songs, but it's still absolutely devastating to listen to. I had a really awesome time listening to this album. Nas Alchemist and Christ Butcher coming together to create some really devastating, brutal black death metal. Love this album a lot. Still holds up very nicely. And this is something brand new for 2017, and this is the brand new BESTIA ARCANA album, Holocauston, Dark Descent Records. Once again, this is another 4-track sort of affair, but it is absolutely punishing black metal. This is the Digipack CD edition. The vinyl version will have different sort of artwork, but I love the layout and quality on this thing. Very, very gorgeous to look at. 6-panel Digipack. Back of the Digipack, very, very nicely done here. Had a great time listening to this album. Next up, this one recently got released this weekend, and this is an album that is absolutely worth your time and attention in listening to. This is the new HERESIARCH album, Death Ordinance. These guys are based out of New Zealand, and these guys play some sensational black death metal. Very, very good stuff, and very much a step up from everything that they've done throughout the years. Really, really incredible stuff to be listening to. Storming Upon Knaves, Ruination, Lupine Epoch. Just an overall fantastic album to listen to. Such a good album. And this is another one that will be getting a review soon here on this channel. When I get to it, I have no idea, but this is one of my all-time favorite death metal bands. And of course, I'm talking about the new Father Befouled with Desolate Gods. Absolutely fantastic and wonderful album to be listening to. Very, very good stuff. I'll talk more about it in detail in due time. And last but not least, we're going to get to the vinyl here. I got 10 records to show you, and I'm going to breeze through these as quickly as possible. All of the records I'm going to show you here are on black vinyl except for 2, and we'll get to that right squared away. This first record was not purchased at the fest, but this was given to me through a very good friend of mine. He was parting ways with some records, and this particular record here is something that I had been wanting to add to the collection for quite some time. This is Grave Miasma with Endless Exalted Emanation. Yeah, this is their debut EP from 2009. This was their very first official release under the name Grave Miasma, because they once went under the tag of Goat Molester. Very, very crazed, sensational black death metal from Europe. Really, really awesome band, and this EP would only serve as the catalyst for what they would soon be sounding like later on throughout their career. I mean, Gnosis of the Summon, Pillars, just a very, very complex and detailed sort of record, and really holds up very nicely. So anyway, here's the front cover, some texturing on the Grave Miasma logo here, very, very well done. Back cover. This is missing a booklet to my understanding, but I will be getting that booklet sometime soon. But yeah, it comes on standard black vinyl, nothing too special here, but yeah, sounds really good, so I'm very happy to have this. These next 4 records I purchased from the Iron Bonehead merch table, and I got a very good deal for all of these records in particular. And this first one is probably one of the more intriguing albums to come out in 2017. This is Rope Sect with Personae Ingrate. Probably butchered that, but whatever. Yeah, I believe these guys are based out of Germany, and they play a very intriguing mixture of post-punk, death rock. It's very, very interesting sounding stuff, very much different from the pack. This originally got put out through tape through Caligari Records, and once I found out this was getting the vinyl treatment, I was very intrigued to hear and see what was going to go on with this. I'm really digging the addition of the 2 extra songs that are on here, Death Is Your Lover and Raden Konig. Really, really awesome songs to be listening to. Very solid pace, great vocals, very memorable riffs. Definitely something different from the pack, but anyway, here's the front cover. Love this album cover art, matte finish on the jacket. High quality as per usual for Iron Bonehead releases. Back cover here, track listing and credits. Comes with a lyric sheet. Digging the artwork. Credits on here. And this is also on a standard black vinyl, so I won't be showing you that. But yeah, definitely worth checking this out. Rope Sect, Personae Ingrate. Next is a reissue of, since I mentioned HERESIARCH earlier from New Zealand, we have another notable New Zealand Black Death horde of maniacs. This is Diocletian with Doom Cult. Yeah, this is their 2009 debut full-length, getting a reissue for 2017. I believe this is a co-release between Invictus Productions and Iron Bonehead Productions. Really, really fantastic album. Only Diocletian would only get better from here and there, with later albums like War of All Against All and Gassandrian. Just a fantastic band through and through. The title track, Oath to Ruin, Sect of Swords, Antichrist, Hammer Fist. This is just an overall fantastic album, and definitely great to be hearing something like this again. So anyway, here's the front cover. Once again, gorgeous matte finish on here. I love this artwork. Back cover on here, very good quality. Beautiful gatefold with some really nice expanded artwork going on here. Very, very nice to be looking at and listening to here. Comes with a poster. It's dual-sided of the Doom Cult artwork. Turn it around on the side and you have the gatefold artwork here. Very, very nicely done. Then you have this one sheet here with band members, credits, and track listing. And this is also on a black vinyl, which is very well... It sounds great, by the way. All these Iron Bonehead releases are fantastic, so yeah. Diocletian, Doom Cult, go check it out. And I got 2 of the 4 Black Funeral reissues, and I pretty much wanted to get the 2 most important ones of the bunch, and that is pretty much the first 2 full-length albums. And of course, the first full-length being Vampire, Throne of the Beast. Yeah, this is their debut full-length from 1995, if I'm not mistaken, and pretty much this is really the early beginnings of what would become one of the greatest Texas black metal bands to ever exist. A very full, well-rounded lineup, completed with some fantastic music. The Floating Blue Witchlight, Spectral Agony of Pain and Loneliness, Spirit of the Werewolf. This is a really, really fantastic album, and it's so cool to see this, to see all of these Black Funeral reissues get put out. And it's nice knowing that Black Funeral is back into the fold with an album like Anku and the Death Fire. Really, really fantastic new album, but these older Black Funeral records are absolute classics. So here's the front cover. Love this matte finish on the jacket. Back cover here, you got a little Nosferatu action going on here. Track listing and credits. Gatefold, with credits and additional layouts. Very simplistic sort of layouts, and all of these reissues are on standard black vinyl, so once again you got good quality going on here with these Black Funeral reissues. So yeah, here's Vampire Throne of the Beast by Black Funeral, and we have one more Black Funeral record to show you here, and it's their second full length from 1996 or 1997, I'm not too sure, but yeah, Funeral of Blood. A very, very memorable and distinctive album from Black Funeral. Love the simplicity of this album cover here, back cover here with Akita himself. Grim, medieval, vampiric, black metal. Track listing on here. Very, very awesome follow-up. The first two Black Funeral records will always be the best to me, in my opinion. You have the gatefold on here with more band member photos and credits. Very high quality on these reissues, and once again, standard black vinyl. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, Empire of Blood by Black Funeral. Go check this out. I want to get the other two reissues when I get a chance. These next four records I purchased from the Dark Descent merch table, and I got quite a mixture of goodies here. And this first one here is one of the best death metal albums to come out in 2017. I'm extremely pleased to own this, and I think this is an absolute barn burner of an album still. This is Ascended Dead with Abhorrent Manifestation. Yeah, co-release between Dark Descent Records and Invictus Productions. Won't say too much than what I already said in my review. Very, very good US death metal. Very aggressive, very riff-laden, very strange and odd sounding when it comes to the concepts and lyrics. Crazy artwork. Very good album. So anyway, here's the front cover. Nice to see this artwork in big blown-up format here. Back cover with track listings and band member photos, credits. Badass artwork on here, Abhorrent Manifestation. Lyrics. And I got the standard black vinyl version, which sounds really, really good. There's also two other variants, I think, of the vinyl of this. But yeah, Abhorrent Manifestation still holds up very wonderfully. We got some Swedish death metal now with something that's been 20 plus years in the making. This is Sarcasm with Burial Dimensions. Yeah, this came out in 2016, but this was originally recorded in 1994, and this is the first time this album has ever seen the light of day and been released properly. And I really think that with Sarcasm finally coming into the mixture of putting out full-length albums and something really cool, Burial Dimensions is an awesome album to listen to. I know they have something new coming out later this year through Dark Descent, which I'm looking forward to. But as far as their debut goes, Burial Dimensions, really, really good, top form Swedish death metal. So anyway, here's the front cover. Very nice artwork on this. Back cover, track listing and credits. Comes with a lyric sheet. Yeah, lyric sheet on one side. You have liner notes from band members and stuff on the other side. And I was lucky enough to get the color variant of this album, and it comes on a nice translucent red vinyl. Good quality on this as per usual. I think there's a download code in here too, but if you want the download code, buy the thing yourself. Sarcasm with Burial Dimensions. Next up, we have another addition to the Nightbringer collection with their second full-length album, Apocalypse Sun. Yeah, this was put out through Blood Music, and I know I've talked about Apocalypse Sun quite a bit on this channel before, but yeah, this is the second full-length from Nightbringer. Pretty much still them continuing on with their sound, their ideas, their executions, their presentations. This is just an overall fantastic album to listen to, and definitely something that you really need to be in the right mind frame and mindset to be listening to. This is a really, really wonderful album. It's not my favorite Nightbringer album, but I think it's something really awesome to listen to. So anyway, front cover, beautiful artwork on this. Back cover. It's a pretty bare bones sort of record. It's a double LP, standard black vinyl. This was one of the last things I picked up from the merch table in order to have a fair amount of stuff to purchase from Dark Descent. But yeah, Apocalypse Sun by Nightbringer. Go check this out. This is the last thing that I got from the Dark Descent table, and this is something that I would consider to be a very big get. I've been wanting another Immortal record to add to my collection, and what better one to add than what I feel is their peak moment in their career. This is Immortal with At the Heart of Winter. Yeah. This is their 1998 full length, and I want to say that this is the album in which they really peaked. This is the last great Immortal album in my humble opinion, because honestly after this, aside from stuff off of their last full length, I really could not get into anything much else after Immortal, after At the Heart of Winter. A lot of great melodies, a lot of great lyrics, a lot of great pomp and circumstance when it comes to this record. Solar Fall, we're talking like Don't Differ. Just a really, really fantastic Immortal album. A lot of people have a lot of differing opinions about At the Heart of Winter, but I still think this is something solid, something very special to listen to. So anyway, here's the front cover. This is a 2016 reissue. You have the foil embossment on the Immortal logo. The artwork here is very beautiful to look at. Back cover on here, more foil embossment. Abath and Horg, Demonaz doing the writing. Gatefold with lyrics and credits and information. Stuff at the bottom on here. Standard black vinyl for this one. But yeah, very, very awesome Immortal album. The last great Immortal album in my opinion. But who knows, everybody has different opinions about Immortal. So yeah, At the Heart of Winter, go check this out. And last but not least, we get to the last record I'm going to show you here. And this was the only thing that I got from the Nuclear War Now table. But this one had to be the most crucial purchase of the bunch. This is one of my favorite black metal albums of 2017. And I am extremely happy to have this on vinyl. Perverted Ceremony, Sabbath of Beheziel. I still can't pronounce that for the life of me. But be that as it may, I'm extremely happy to own this on vinyl. Belgium black metal. This had been sitting around for many, many years, but this finally was able to be made available to listen to this year. Really, really dark, ugly, necrotic sounding black metal. Done right and done properly. You can definitely pick up the Beherit vibes with a band like this. But anyway, front cover, back cover. Comes with a poster, which is a very badass poster, I must say. Very, very cool. And I was lucky enough to get one of the colored variants of this, because I know there was a standard black vinyl, there's a Die Hard that has a patch, and there's this really badass translucent red vinyl of Sabbath of Beheziel. Nuclear War Now thing on the back. Very, very badass, and it sounds wonderful. So yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing more great things from this band in the future. So yeah, Perverted Ceremony, Sabbath of Beheziel. I will not say that anymore because I know I will butcher it. So yeah, that's all the merch I got from Destroying Texas Fest. If you happen to have heard any of the bands or seen any of these bands, definitely let me know what you think and how you feel about it, and we'll go from there. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Until the next time, Army Ho out.